Hi all, welcome back. Happy Monday to everybody, and as you can see we are in a little bit of Empyrion Galactic Survival. And today what I'm going to be doing is working on a new CV. For the folks who are following me on Twitter, you probably have, or even on the new Facebook page. Wow, right? Move it up in the world. So what I'm working on is I want to do an assault style cruiser. But because I want to have it be capable of going to the different planets, it has to be a CV because we have to put a warp drive in. So what I've done is I'm standing on a new CV platform. If it looks a little high up in the air, I'll show you why. Basically what I did is I've got a design that I'm going to work on, but because of the way I'm doing the design, I needed to put this up on a platform because I really don't want to waste the parts that are necessary to put maneuvering thrusters in that I'm just going to be taking out because the things for CVs are ridiculously expensive. So just to give you an idea what we're looking at right now, right? This is the components list that I've put together. So yeah, it is not going to be a cheap build. What we're going to do is we're going to have a raised platform, which is what you see there. It'll come down a little bit. It'll basically follow the outline of the scaffolding that I've put in. And what we'll do from here is as we build down, eventually where I'm standing is going to be where the bulk of the ship is going to be. So we are going to see how well this works. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I know it was a excuse me, a little bit of a wet and rainy one for the folks in California, which is not a bad thing. We really do need the rain, but it is rather annoying sometimes. So, oh, yeah, it's just one of those things. All right, so let's go ahead and put those back. We're going to grab this because we want... am I going to be able... Okay, so I'm going to have to take that out, which is fine. I don't mind that. It was just there so I could place the original portion of the CV. Okay, and then from here, this is actually going to go out this way and cover all of those blocks. And I may take these two blocks out and put in the light blocks as well, so it's a little bit of an interest piece from the side when you're looking at it. We'll see how everything works out. Alright, so let's go ahead and get up here. Up. And actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. So what we're going to have to do is this is actually going to drop down again. We have that. This is going to continue over 2. And then we are going to have another set of stairs there. Alright. Alright. So now that we've got that, we put that there. Yeah, okay. And before anyone says it, yes, this is going to be something like the Serenity Firefly style ship. I didn't realize it at the time that I was designing it that was what it was going to end up looking like. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. So we're going to go... So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. So now we're gonna do in there. And what we're doing here is putting in the lower deck area so that we can get everything that we really need in place. It just makes it a little bit easier because then what we can do is come back and we'll, like, some of this stuff is going to be, there's going to be a thruster here, I believe, in the hallway area. and then we're going to have some more stuff down here. And this just allows us to get things in place a little bit easier. So let's here. I figured I'd do this build on camera because I know some of you really enjoy it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's right. All right. I know some people enjoy it, some people don't. So I did want to do this one on camera simply because I thought this might be a fun build. So let's go 1, 2, 3. So I need 2 more. So we go 1, 2. Okay, so that gives us the 5. And then we want. Do we want one more there, or we want? You know what? Let's do. Yeah, we are gonna do one more here. We want that to be 6, and I'll explain why shortly. Basically, I need enough room to put the warp engine in, but at the same time, I need enough room to. There we go. I also need enough room to put in the engines, and we're going to do something a little bit different with the engines. Hopefully, it works out the way I'm wanting it to. We'll see how it actually plays out when everything is said and done. Oh. That was close. Alright. So I figured that was going to happen eventually. What I'm hoping is that what I should have done is actually have put these on first. But hey, it is what it is, right? And I have a really bad feeling this is going to fling it. Hey, what do you know? Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. And all right. So it didn't get flung into the far reaches of space, but that's okay. That's basically what we wanted, was for this to lift it up a little bit. See, I do sometimes actually plan ahead. At least I try to. So we're going to go with that. Actually, do I want to do that, or do I want to... Yeah, you know what? Let's see if we can get... Alright, let's turn that off so we can see what we're doing here. Oopsie. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to take those out. And we're going to do the regular blocks, the regular square blocks here in the middle. And then we're going to do... Let's go with the round. Do we want to go with the round? Let's see what the round looks like. I think the round would actually be kind of cool. At least for this portion of it, right? Yeah, that should work really well. We'll see how this works. Okay, I don't have any rounded corners, do I? Nope, didn't make the rounded corners. That's okay. So now we need to get up on top of this thing. This is why you never let me park a ship. Alright, so now we go here. Dunk. Alright, see? Nice and easy. Okay, so we end up with that. We go here. Oops, nope, wrong one. And jump shot is still active, so okay. Alright, so that gets us to the that gets us to the start at least, right? So let's go ahead and put those away. We'll bring this one back out because we do need it. Which way is that facing? Oh yeah. there. And there. Oh, you know what? I am going to have to take that out. Drats. Because what I am doing on the front of this is we're going to narrow it up. I forgot about that. So I will have to take that out as well. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and put... can we get back? Yeah, we can get right. Come on, there we go. Yay, dunk. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Yes, alright, so we're going to do that there. We're going to do... Ow. That's not the way I wanted it. I want it that way. There we go. Alright, so, and then we're going to take... See if we can... There we go. Awesome. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and put this back. Grab these really quick. We want... Where do I want that? Okay. All right. Now the reason I wanted that is because we're going to use, we're going to have windows here, a window on this edge, and a window on this edge. So we're going to use the angled windows on the corners here. We're going to have a flat window here, and then we're going to have a sloped window above it, with the center line of this going over the cockpit will also be a window here, and then we'll have a the walls there. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to say, do I want to do that, or do I want to go... See, here's where I was trying to figure out, do I want to do this, or do I want... Come on, there we go. Or do I want to do that? Because this gives us a little bit more room, so you could actually have somebody in here walking around with you. Takes the claustrophobic feel out a little bit, and I may end up doing this. Actually, one of the things I was actually considering doing, let's take this out really quick. I'll show you. Is I was thinking about doing that. This way the pilot has if you're in first person, has much better field of vision than if you were simply behind that. And I think I'm going to do that just for the style effect. While I do want this thing to be combat viable, I also want it to be a little bit styled. So we'll do that. We're going to do the same here, I think. Do we want to do that again? Yeah, we're going to do that. Alright, so now that we have that done, I was originally going to put doors here, but because of the way everything's playing out, I think what I'm going to do is just put windows in. And we're going to have a passenger seat sitting on top of the core. Now, the reason I'm doing this is so that people can still get in and out of the ship. There's going to be an elevator back here. Right here, I think it is. All right, let me see here. Let me make sure I've got this counted out right. Because this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is the back wall, which is good. All right, so you are going to be the back wall. All right. So the warp goes here. Yeah. Yeah. Had to stop and think about what I was doing there for a second, because this is a really expensive build, and I do not want to have to redo this more times than necessary. Okay, so up we go. Okay, so now we have that. This is going to be... let's see, we have one there. Yeah, so what we're going to end up with is... where were we doing that? We were putting it... Let's put it right here. I'm thinking I may do 2. Let's go ahead and try this with 2 and see how this works. Because I can always take them out and put one in the just put one in the middle. So what we're going to do here is drop down. Okay, let's turn that off so we don't accidentally place that. And then we are going to place the doors. And what we're going to do with the doors is that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Flip those around though. I liked it better when they sat flush, because now I will have to figure out a trim option for these things. Alright, so now we can get up and into the ship. Alright. We have the walkway. And I think that is about where we are. So what we're going to do here now is we need to take this up. Actually, I need to go... Let me go start the windows. Ooh, that's a big drop down. Okay. This should be interesting when it's all said and done. Let's see here. Do I have any silica left? Go ahead and grab that. Alright, so I need... Oh, I don't know what. Let's go ahead and just make... How much... So you guys know, I had 2 stacks of every resource except for the neodymium. So, yeah, I've used a lot of resource. When it's done, I'll make the blueprint available for anybody who really wants to use it. But let's go ahead and grab this. And just to let you know, this is going to be a bit of a longer episode because we are doing the build out. I'll go ahead and throw that in there. Let's see here. We want non-transparent vertical. We'll go ahead and make 5 of those. We are going to make 3 of those. I'll probably end up putting in some walkways as well. I haven't decided yet. But I think that is most of what we need at this point. We do need we do need the windows to be here first before we do anything else, so. Alright. Okay, we have enough of those. There's our windows, and I need... Awesome. Actually, I need all 3 of those. Okay, so what we're going to do... Let's go ahead and put that last door there. We're actually going to be ending up making a few more doors as well. You know what? While we're doing this, let's go ahead and get the doors. What do I need for those? Need metal and control. Okay, so let's make a control device really quick. And we need metal components. I don't know. Make 2 of those. Yeah, no, that should be good. And we'll come back to that in a moment, since we have the entrance areas here now. Makes it much easier, right? Sorry about the whistle. Yeah. So now, let us do... Now, do I want them that way or that way? We'll go that way. That's fine. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we have that. What we're going to do here is we're going to place... Need to... There we go. We want that one. And that one. And then we need you there. All right. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay. Let's see if we can do this now. Let's want that. Yeah, we want it that way. I should have just gone ahead and done the click and drag for that one, I think. It would have been a little bit easier to deal with. And I want this up here. Because if I put this up here, it will definitely give us... Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? It gives us a little bit more light. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's go here. Let's flip this one. Or there. Okay. Okay, and that gives us that. Alright, so this way we can see what it looks like. So we have the cockpit done. Like I said, I may come back and swap these out, like to flip it. Yeah, I may end up flipping this, so that we get a more rounded cockpit outside. But we'll see how it all plays out. It may work, it may not. Okay, so since we have a few more of these, this is going to go. Let's go here. All right, so we'll go here first. Just connect that up. Alright, is that the right way? No. Yeah, that's the right way. We're going to head and do this. And I thought about putting in windows on this corridor as well, but I don't know how that'll work. For now, let's go ahead and do those blocks. And then, what are we doing here? We want this to come down. Yeah. So that's got to come out one before it drops. So let's go ahead and take this out. So this is actually going to go that way, and then it'll come down. So yeah, for the folks that have asked before, this is basically what I do on every build. It's just trial and error until you get what it is until you get what you're really wanting out of it. I think this. Will this work the way I want? Probably not. Okay, I may need. What I'll probably end up doing is coming back and figuring out exactly what it is I want to do with this. So for now, this is going to go this way. Okay. And then... Okay, y'all, we're going to do a quick break here, and we'll come back to this tomorrow. This episode's going way too long. So if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button on your way out. If you haven't done so already, I do ask you to subscribe, because both the likes and subscriptions do help the channel to grow. If you have any questions, make sure you throw them down in the section below each of the videos. And as always, folks, I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week. And yeah, so take care and be safe out there, everybody.